Let's do this, finally!
Normally, nobody gets to see this.
Welcome aboard Moreyacht Loon.
Oh, wait a minute.
I'm pretty sure most of you are already watching her channel.
Well, you should have seen the comments.
You'll never hear the end of it.
Do you have the hardest job on this boat?
Yes.
Yeah!
So follow me.
How did this become his tour?
You have to pay attention because you could get lost.
I don't think I've ever seen this kind of a layout.
You should go look at it.
Yeah, behind the scenes. Behind the scenes, show the real stuff.
Nice.
Do you ever regret being on camera?
I guess I'll find out.
Engineers are not gonna like us right now.
Even if the boat was complete wreck, which is not. It's not.
So can anybody just go in there and pick something? I figured.
Definitely.
Yes?
100%. Yep,
Promise?
let's do it.
Okay. All right, let's do this, finally. Let's go find Captain Paul.
I think I saw him on the aft deck.
It's the best spot, it's not as windy. That's what I would be. Hello, Captain.
Hey.
Where do we start? We're ready.
Let's
we
go to-
just did the intros and...
You done the intros?
Yeah,
Alright.
we're ready to go.
I think it's best we go from the top. We'll work our way down.
I'll
All the
follow
way
you
up?
guys.
All the way to the top.
Okay, we'll follow you.
Four flights. Let's go.
4 flights.
4 flights.
Aye, aye, aye.
That's 1.
It's actually 3 from that deck.
It's 3.
Still gonna take a break though.
Don't overpromise. 2. You're out of breath by the time you get up.
Go watch out, I'm not losing my head here. It's a little
No.
windy today.
Super windy, you guys. Super, super windy. So it's gonna be a really quick crow's nest tour. Wow. Woo!
It is really windy.
Like a weather channel, right?
You're holding on.
Coming to you from the crow's nest of Moreyacht Loon. No, I'm just kidding. So how does this space use?
So we're up on the sun deck right now. This is if you want a little bit of privacy, get away. You come up here. We've got the new captain's chairs that we just installed. Coming in and out of marinas, ports when we're pulling into Monaco, Saint-Tropez. Come
This
up
is
here.
the VIP spot.
That's it. Go on, try it. Got to try it out.
Okay, all right,
Yeah.
all right. Don't have to ask me
Yeah.
twice.
Hey, there are 3, so might as well, huh?
Yep. Come on in. Exactly.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Wow, look how windy it is, you guys.
It's really windy, so I'm going to put the head in front of a microphone. Hopefully you can hear me. But this is really cool. I can see the bow and the forward mast.
Yep. So we're
Very cool.
We're about 53 feet in the up right now, so obviously got a great view from up here. And I mean, this is such a great spot when, as I said, pulling in and out of marinas, watching the sunset while underway. So,
How do the guests fight for this?
the 3 most important people get it.
We're repaid for the charter,
That's
right?
it. Yeah.
All right, so how do we do the tour?
So I'm gonna leave you guys alone. You guys free reign of the boat.
What?
Go check it out.
I like it.
I've got some work to do in the bridge.
Okay.
So
We'll see
have
you
at
at the
it.
bridge, though.
Yeah.
We can't do the bridge without you.
Cool.
Okay, awesome. We have permission to explore.
I'll see you there. Go for it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Thanks, Paul. Okay, so I want to talk about this. Look at that. How big is this Furuno radar? That's massive.
Is that 12 feet?
I don't know, but I want to say it's at least 10 feet.
It's 10 feet. I think you're right.
You know, maybe it's 8 feet actually.
Yeah, maybe.
I think the one on top is a 6-footer.
I think what we're getting is on top.
Okay, anyways. So 2 open
Their
array
radar
radars.
is bigger than your radar.
Of course it's way bigger. I'm not surprised. And then we got all our antennas, navigation light, searchlight, all the fun stuff up there. So let's get out of the wind and go to the bridge deck
Yes.
and start there.
Let's do it.
Oh yeah, that
Come
is...
to the peace and quiet of this deck. Oh, it's beautiful. All right, where do we start? Let's start on this side. This is a big boat, so we're gonna go quickly, you guys. I gotta say, I don't know, we just did a quick like run through, and it felt like some things about this layout was unique. So
Yes.
we'll show you around, which it took me a moment to actually understand it. So pretty cool. So this
You look
is
so
our
little behind there.
what?
You look so little behind
I
there.
am little.
So
Ready?
what do we have?
Okay, so we have a deep sink here. There's a drink fridge and a bit of storage, which basically services our, not jacuzzi, what's the word?
Hot tub.
Thank you, a hot tub. Yes, this is a really deep hot tub as
Actually,
well.
when we arrived, and we did a little snoop tour before, what was it called? Peek? Sneak peek. Sneak peek before. There was no water actually in here, and this is really, really deep.
It's huge. I mean, you can lay out with 8 people here. It's super nice. You have a little seating area right here as well. But it's a pretty minimalist deck here, but it's nicely protected for sure. When it's windy like this, you can still have a really nice time out here.
So the way this yacht is designed, there are no side decks on this level. So if I just go all the way over to the starboard side here, there is a little bit of a more cleaning area here where you can just step on, but it's for the crew, it's not for the guests.
Yes.
From here, you can only go down the exterior stairs or
On both sides.
on both sides, or we take this door behind you.
Let's do it.
Wow, this is a serious door.
Yes, come on in. Okay, so we're coming into technically a crew area, like not a crew area, but it's not a guest space.
Well, this is still because
This
you have
is a
a
day head,
Dayhead
a
here.
really pretty one. Check this out. It's big.
a really pretty one.
It's a really pretty one. Okay, and then right here we do have some crew cabins, right?
Okay.
So this is a captain's cabin, I believe. It's open. He told us we can explore. Okay, yes. Check this out.
That's a nice cabin.
Yeah, so he's got a really nice desk here. A nice TV, check that out. Yeah, like nice movies in bed. Looks like he's got an ensuite right there. Even like a little seating chair. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. And that's first mate's cabin, I believe.
Yes.
The doors are open, so I feel like we can just peek in. I know you guys are super interested in behind the scenes because just in case you don't know about Motor Loon, they have their own super cool, successful YouTube channel where they do behind the scenes of charter and crew life and just stuff that, you know, you don't really get to see on YouTube. And they really take you guys there and do a really, really cool, just a deep dive into that whole world. So if you're interested in that, check out their channel. I pop it in right here so you guys can see that. But yes, it's one of these rare occasions that you actually get to see behind the scenes.
And funny ways, we've been following each other on social media for a long time.
Yeah.
And actually now the first time meeting in real life.
I know.
It's pretty exciting.
Super excited to do that. Okay, so as we're walking forward, we do have this internal staircase going down.
So that's a main staircase actually.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Look at all this lighting they have.
I really like the spotlighting.
I know,
gotta say.
you like to
Very cool.
point them where you like. And then we're walking into the bridge. And there he is. That was really quick.
Yeah, that wasn't too long.
Yeah.
Somehow I thought it was one more level down.
No,
I don't
this
know
is
why.
us. Bridge is normally the highest out of the pilot house decks, and yeah, didn't get lost.
No, not yet.
Okay.
But I have a feeling we might a little bit. So show us around the bridge.
Yeah, so typical big super yacht bridge. We've got the 5 big Hatland screens, all touch panels here. In the middle, I've got my conning station. This allows when I'm driving the boat. This is what it is. Most super yachts don't have a wheel, so I don't have a standard wheel. This is all that it is. You know, want to turn to port, we turn it to port, straighten her out, turn it again. And you might be like, well, how do you know what you're doing? You look up here and I've got the rudder indicator. So, yep, that's how I do it. World's smallest little throttles, so.
I know, it's like, wah,
That's
wah,
pretty cute actually.
wah.
Yeah.
But you don't need more, I mean, as long as it works,
Yeah.
it doesn't really matter. You don't need to have a huge
He's
No,
very
exactly.
excited about his data, what is it?
Yeah, data steering.
Yeah.
That's what
yeah.
we're gonna have on ours.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing. I mean, not the same thing, but it's also just a
Yep.
small
His
wheel.
is bigger.
And,
Oh, come on.
the wheel is bigger. Yeah.
Yeah. That's whoever has the biggest wheel, right?
Yeah, that's what counts. That's
Right,
what
not
counts.
the boat, right? Not the bigger license.
Yeah, no, we just have the little joystick as well,
Yeah.
just for the quick steering or something. But
Yeah, so we've got a jog as well.
Oh, you got
So,
it. Yeah.
Paul,
yeah.
what's your license?
I'm a master 3000, so 3,000 gross tons.
Chew on that, 200
I'm not
tons.
even 10% of that. just 200.
Yeah, hey, it's all you guys need. So.
All right,
Yeah.
what else you guys got here?
Yeah, and then we've got the Actus, so we're a fully paperless bridge, as we are
okay.
a large commercial vessel. We run Transas. So right now, let me come, we're in Port Everglades in Fort Lauderdale. So as you can see all the canals of Fort Lauderdale. You can see all the AIS targets of the hundreds of boats around us. And then we also run Time Zero as well. Yeah, the Furuno one. It's just much more user friendly, and we can get our weather updates and just play with it a lot more without disrupting the main navigational system. X and S band radars on either side. Got the camera system right behind you here, so we're always watching. Yeah.
So you can see us everywhere we are.
Oh yeah. That's only a small fraction of the cameras. I think
I'm pretty sure there are a lot more. Yeah.
Yeah, there's like
What I've
37
seen on
cameras.
your channel is like some footage of some other crew members is what I love.
yeah.
When something happens and you get to actually put into videos.
That's
I
the
love
best.
that.
Yeah.
That is the best.
Absolutely
I
the
love
best.
these
Yeah,
videos.
someone
It's like-
falls in the
yeah,
water
exactly.
or something. It's
So good.
yeah, it's like, well,
So good.
we saw that.
Like, was that on camera? Yes.
It's always on camera.
So behind you, I can see Steve, like right there, huh?
Yep.
Say hi.
Hi,
So what's your job here?
Okay, so I am the content creator on board Meteor Loon. It's such a cool experience and what I get to do. I fly all the drones over there, as you can see, do all the editing, the Instagram.
So this is your office.
Exactly.
Well, not a bad place to work.
Not a bad place.
So
Yeah.
who monitors Loon's Instagram account?
Myself.
Yeah,
Yourself?
it's a team effort.
Yeah.
There's usually it's between Steve, me, and
So if like
Maxine.
a hardcore fan was just like, man, I would really like to communicate with Captain Paul.
Yep.
Would you ever like reply? Actually?
Yeah, it's usually one of the two of us in the comment section
So
or in
cool.
the DMs.
Yeah,
Pretty good chance.
So if you want to flood their inbox now,
This is their Instagram account.
Yeah.
And this is their button.
There it is. Yeah.
Boom.
Gold one coming soon.
Ah,
Yes,
yes,
yes.
We'll race
Exactly.
you to it.
We actually just got yesterday in the mail our Naughty Guys button.
Correct.
So it just came in and we unboxed it today. So
Wow.
yeah, it's
What a
exciting.
great feeling,
Second
huh?
button.
Yeah.
Nice.
Pretty
Well
cool.
done.
it's just so hard. Just like because it's 100,000. Okay, cool. That was already an achievement, but now we have to get another 900,000 for the next button. So it's a big step.
It's
I
a
wish
lot
there
of
would be like a
pressure.
500,000 button. Or something.
But that's why they do it.
I know.
Because
I
if it
know.
was easy, anybody could do it.
That's true.
And it's not
Yeah.
easy. All right, what else is here?
Navigational station yet again, got the Actus as well, two completely independent systems. So how it works with the paperless Actus bridges is you have to have two completely independent stations. So if one goes down, you do have a backup.
Yeah.
And so this is where we do most of our passage planning. So at the moment, I'm actually doing a transatlantic passage. So if you want to look here, there we are in Florida. And, and that's what we're planning on doing, going all the way across the Atlantic next week into Gibraltar. And you flick the weather on, and that's what it's looking like. So I can actually
all right.
hit play,
Not too bad.
and you can watch us sail across the Atlantic. Oh,
Ooh,
that didn't look like
yeah,
fun, did
on
it?
the edge
That
there.
looked
Where
like
was-
some
where
following
was-
seas right there.
Right.
Actually,
There we go.
sideways
Yeah, just-
following.
So
Yeah.
that's 50 odd knots of wind at that point. So we might actually have to come a little further south
Yeah.
to stay out of the way of that one. But at the moment, we're still 10 days away from departure.
Yeah.
So we're
Might
just
change still,
yeah, and so we're just watching closely.
I'm sure you're filming this so people can follow.
Oh, definitely.
Nice.
Yeah, we normally do for an Atlantic crossing maybe a 3-part series. So
So how long
Steve
does
will-
it take you to get across from here
Uh,
to Europe?
This was 14 days. From Florida to
14
Gibraltar is 14 days. And then Gibraltar, we then go straight into south of France, and that's about another 3.5 days.
Yeah.
So Gibraltar's got some of the cheapest fuel in the world, so we always stop there and take on more fuel before we continue on into the Mediterranean.
Makes sense. Okay, quick lightning round.
Let's do
What
it.
did you want to be when you were a kid?
Yacht captain. What else?
Seriously?
Boats. Anything to do with boats.
Really?
Definitely.
At what age did you get into the industry?
17.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was working in the shipyards in Perth, Western Australia. Yep.
Crazy. Okay.
Do you ever get tired of being filmed on board?
Time's up.
No, I mean most of the time it's me actually being like, Steve, grab the blade camera. This is cool. Film this.
Yeah,
So some of the other crew, I'm sure, will say absolutely yes.
Yeah.
But it's part of it. We love it, and then we love bringing our stories to our viewers.
So you were a big part behind actually getting this YouTube channel up and
Yeah.
going, right?
Yeah, so I started the Instagram account in 2017, and we always wanted to do YouTube, but it's just the actual time. I'm sure you guys know this better than anyone. I mean, every video is probably 30, 40, 50 man hours to, you know, film, edit, produce, and then finally publish. So to be able to do that and also do our jobs.
Yeah.
So so now I have Steve. I can just yell at him all day.
And I was like, that's his job. He's supposed to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, last one.
Hit me.
Do you have the hardest job on the boat?
No, I've got the best job on the boat.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, all the crew have some great jobs.
I won't be asking the rest of the crew this question. So.
I got told off in an earlier video because I said the chefs had the easiest job on board.
Oh.
So you should have seen the comments.
Oh.
So I'm actually going to say the chefs have the hardest job on board now. So yeah, Nina, we love you.
Okay, all right. Anything else in the breach that we need to see, and then we're gonna head out?
No, nothing else particularly exciting. Nav lights, fire control panel, all the lightings. Over here's second officer's desk, which is always a mess, and then we've got our AIS, our GPS, Navtex.
Call him out. What's
sensor.
his name?
Bjorn, come on, man, clean this up.
There we go. Nice. All right. So where do we go from here?
Check out the wing stations.
Yeah,
They're
let's
actually
do
really
it.
cool. So we come out here.
We've watched you dock from here a bunch of times.
Yes, love seeing the live dock.
It seems very familiar, actually.
So what we do, this boat, to keep the lines nice and clean, we have fold-away wing stations. Yeah, so they pop up and it comes out, so it gives me about 3 feet extra out the side of the boat, so I can see the whole way down the side.
That is really cool.
You know, you see a lot of yachts, like the Amels over there, how its wing station is permanently far out, which is great in design, but when we're side by side a lot of boats in the Mediterranean, wing stations often hit each other. So it's
especially when you're tied up and it's a heavy weather and you start rolling a little bit.
Exactly.
Wow, this comes out a lot.
Yeah, there we go.
So you trust this?
Yeah, go for it. You first. Nice.
I'm kidding.
So yeah, I'm standing here. It's great because I can lean out. I can see all the way down to the back of the
Does
boat.
it hold both of us?
Yeah, come on in.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you can almost see the swim step.
Exactly.
That's a good spot.
And then I just got throttles, rudder, bow thruster, and I can just see the engine RPMs. You don't need to get too fancy out on a wing station. It's all I need to tie it up.
Nice.
Very cool.
All right, going forward.
Yes.
Okay, so we have a wraparound Portuguese bridge right here, and then obviously we'll go forward when we can, but not quite there. But it's a nice view from here.
So do you actually use that? The walk around
Guests
really?
don't really come here. I often will run this way rather than going through the middle if I'm changing wing stations.
Yeah.
But it's really just a crew area. We have tons of storage up in the brow here. It's where we store a lot of our not everyday use stuff. And so, yeah. But otherwise, it's just a crew hangout area. Sometimes the girls will come hang out here between, you know, when they've got a little bit of downtime.
Yeah.
Just to get a bit of outside time.
Nice. All right, let's keep going.
Okay.
Should we go back?
Okay, so then we're going down the main staircase,
Main staircase,
right?
yeah.
Okay, let's do it. We'll see you guys later.
Perfect.
In
Thank
case
you.
we get lost.
Good luck.
You don't hear from us in 30 minutes.
I got Paul's number.
Yeah, come find us. All right, going down one deck. All right, aft or forward?
I want to say,
I'm gonna say forward.
okay.
Forward? Okay. All right, so we did like a tiny sneak peek, you guys. Some of you that know this channel so well already, and if we say something wrong, just call us out in the comments. We just did a quick little 5-minute run through first. So this cabin, this is kind of an interesting way to start the tour of the guest areas.
Oh, that's really cute.
Technically, this is an overflow additional crew cabin in terms of like the guests. A nanny, security,
Staff cabin.
Yes, like a guest or owner's staff cabin.
Could also be dive instructor or yoga instructor.
That's why I said overflow, yeah. But everybody on this boat, all the crew on this boat have some kind of another skill. Like they either dive instructor or a masseuse, or besides their, job that they're doing. So I feel like they fulfill all the, if you guys watch their channel, you'll see they all have another job basically. But yes, this would be something that comes with the guest usually. Or like a kid could easily stay here, like a teenager. Great, right? All right, so we have our head here, shower. Let's start with the first shower. Wow, it's a big shower already. Two-person shower for
Oh,
sure.
that's beautiful with the light.
Check. And there's even a little desk here. Nice. A wardrobe. What's here?
Restricted area.
Restricted area. Okay, and then
This is cool here. It's like this Venetian, what's it called? Venetian plaster.
I think so. Some kind of storage here. And then we're walking in forward all the way. Technically on this vessel, they have a 2-story owner's suite.
So this is the owner's salon slash office.
Correct. And the actual owner's bedroom part is underneath.
That's cool.
Yes, that is unique, and it's something I didn't quite understand before from their videos, and now I get it. Super cool, right? So you can use it as your personal salon space. You can use it in an office if you work, you know, underway. Hopefully when you come and charter with them, you're not working, but as we know, a lot of us are not working all the time. So what's here? Oh, that's just a piece of art. I thought it was a door for a moment.
That is just a piece of art. We've got a TV here, a nice lounge area with a sofa, and then wow, look at this desk.
I know. And you have 2 side doors here that actually can go out and go all the way forward.
Correct.
Which I feel like we need to do. Watch out, it's windy.
Okay,
Hang on to your hat.
so they are getting prepared to go across the Atlantic to go to Europe. There is an outboard stored here, so just don't pay attention to that. This is pretty cool. Look at this overhang here. This is awesome. So you have a whole sitting area here. We have 2 sun pads here besides the sitting area. Sorry, I'm holding my hat because it's really windy. So follow me.
How did this become his tour? Whoa!
All the way forward. As you guys can see, forward mast. So we are over 50 meters. You're required to have the forward mast. Yeah, don't get in trouble. And then look at this here. This reminds me of a submarine, actually, the way this looks. So it goes all the way in there. There's lots of work going on. Huge workshop down there on the bow area. So this would be a non-guest area. This is the working foredeck. And then walking further forward, of course, we have our bulwarks here. For the dock lines, you see we have the bow lines on right now because we are starboard 2. And then we have a capstan here helping us to pull some of the lines in to pull you know, to the dock. So let's go back because it's too windy here. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. We didn't even talk about this. Did you see this horn?
Oh!
Wow!
Are you jealous right now?
How do we not sound that horn on the bridge?
I'm gonna have to end the video there.
Yeah, I think we have to. That's 5 trumpets. Wow. Okay, let's go back inside and continue on.
Hi, what are you doing?
I'm just actually about to open up the tender garage. We've had some guys working in it today, so I just want to have a quick squiz, see what they've done. But yeah,
this is a tender garage?
Oh, this whole thing?
There's 2 of them. One on that side, one on this side. So one tender there, one tender here. They both open up and we just launch them over the side.
Wait, didn't we just get lucky? Okay, do it.
Okay, let's go to the other side where it opens up actually.
And let me show you how this works.
So that's all hydraulic, I assume?
Yeah. There's the 2 massive hydraulic arms. You'll see them come up now. This is nice and light. It's a fiberglass made roof, so that's nice and light. But yeah, there's our baby.
Oh, wow.
Whoa!
Our crown jewel.
I did not see this coming.
This is huge.
Okay, the jet ski's there too.
Yes.
How do you get this all out?
2 jet skis. So we've got a big crane here, which operates, and we can launch the tender, and then we pull the jet skis across. And when we do that, pop them in the water there. We do also have a stand-up jet ski on the other side, along with our rescue tender and then our bigger passenger carrying tender.
How long does this whole thing take for you to put them all out?
We're pretty competitive, so we like to time ourselves.
Safely, of course.
Yes, safely, of course. Yes, very much so. So the quickest we can get everything in the water, all the toys, the pool in the back, all of that is 25 minutes. So,
Wow.
Yeah, it's really important for the guests when you get to an anchorage. You want the guests to be able to get out and have fun as quickly as possible. So
That's fast.
we're competitive. We get it done. Yeah, and that way the guests get to enjoy as much time as possible.
All right, quick lightning round.
Yeah.
What did you want to be when you were growing up?
A surfer.
A surfer?
Yeah. So this was the closest I could get to being in the water all the time.
It's a very large surfboard.
Yes.
Very large. Okay, what do you love the most about this job? You kind of answered it, I guess. But
Yeah, well, just being on the water. Just being on the water, in the water, under the water. That's my vibe, so I love it. That's why I love this so much.
Yeah.
That I can just put this in the water, go surfing behind it, or teach a guest how to surf behind it. It's super fun. Yeah.
Okay, do you have the hardest job on this boat?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ah, nice.
I guess I'm not going to ask you who has the hardest job.
Well, Paul would probably tell you I have the hardest job, but when he can't fix something, he gives it to me. So technically, then I have the hardest job.
Then you suffer
Yeah.
then.
Well, good point. Good point.
Ask you a question.
Do you ever get tired of being on a boat which is constantly getting filmed?
Yes and no. It depends. I mean, if you are physically tired and someone sticks a camera in your face, sometimes it's not the best thing in the world. But you know what? It's showing everyone else what we do, and I sometimes get tired, and then I get a message from my dad saying, "Wow, the show this week was amazing." And then it just makes me super stoked that they actually get to see what we're doing.
Like the real below deck without the drama.
Exactly.
The fake drama. Like the real life more so.
Yeah, I mean there is drama,
Yeah.
but it's like
Not a fake drama.
controlled drama,
Yeah.
you know, which obviously things break down. There's a lot of mechanical stuff, a lot of technical
Oh,
stuff.
for sure.
So it's
a
just
very
the nature.
dramatic job.
Yeah.
I mean, things go wrong all the time at sea. There's a lot of moving parts on this boat, and a lot of very skilled people to make sure that things don't go wrong. So yeah, there's drama, but it's just nice. We work in a job that is isolated from the rest of the world a lot of times. So to be able to show people what we do, showcase that does make me quite happy.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. I'm glad
That's
we
a
got
pleasure.
to see that. And we'll see you later.
I just saw something else which we didn't see on the bow because it's actually covered in here and it's hidden. It's the anchor chain and the windlass.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
right there.
That's
Yeah.
actually under deck pretty much. It's covered.
Yeah, it's covered. It's great because it hides it from the guests. You know, it's quite a dirty business anchoring.
Yeah.
And this way we can get it done without them even knowing. You know, besides maybe a bit of noise, which is great.
So you anchor with the hatch down.
Yes, yeah, anchor with the hatch down.
Oh, I see. I see. There's hatches on the side actually, so you can see where the
Yes.
anchor's dropping. That's
Pop your head out there. Great feature, and then we got some cameras there so that Paul can see what the anchoring guys are doing.
Yeah.
You know, so even when we're not on the YouTube channel, Paul's still watching us on a camera. But yeah, so it works very well.
Very cool.
All right, see you later. Thank you so much for that.
Lovely to meet you guys. Take care.
You guys have a good crossing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we're back in. It's nice and quiet here. So we will show you that owner suite a little bit later. Just remember that there's a staircase that directly connects this space. Pretty
Yes.
special. All right, let's go. Now we're going aft.
Going through the main staircase.
So now we have another 2 staterooms, right? Is that a stateroom? No, that's not a stateroom. This is a VIP.
Correct.
Okay, so this is our VIP cabin. It's got a queen size bed, have a really cute little sitting makeup office spot here. There's a bunch of hanging lockers. I don't know what sense, I'm not gonna open anything.
Of course, a TV and a ensuite.
Oh, this is really pretty. Check this out. Look at the window in this.
That's a shower spot.
Beautiful.
Rain shower head, of course.
Wow.
Oh, man, the stonework is beautiful.
It's really nicely done. I agree. It's absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so that's our VIP cabin.
Correct.
So it's on our
Starboard side.
which deck are we on?
I don't know what it's called.
It's not the bridge deck.
No,
It's not
one below
the
the
main
bridge
deck.
deck.
It's in between. And on the side, we've got our Stu's pantry. Check it out. Immediately our attention is drawn to this short cycle dishwasher that Nina, the chef, has totally made us put on our boat. So I can't wait for you guys go and meet her. We finally met in person. So okay, anyway, so what do we have here? There's a dishwasher, there's a sink, tons of storage. Stu's pantry. Let's look.
Kind of cool. You even have the CCTV feed of the sideboarding area, so you see if a guest comes or leaves.
So this is where you have to pay attention because you could get lost. So this here goes up to our
Bridge.
And then this here goes down to our galley.
So this is the second staircase, secondary staircase,
Cruise
which is the cruise staircase,
Correct.
exactly.
So now we're gonna go down to the galley first, and then all our crew areas are actually even lower underneath us.
Yes.
Okay, let's go to the galley first. So you have a side door here that you can come in with provisions and everything, come this way.
So
And-
this is the main deck, just in case you got lost already.
Yes, and you come straight into the galley right here.
And this is kind of cool too here. We see who's on board and who's not on board.
Hello! Oh, hello! Hello! Hi!
Okay, another YouTuber.
Another YouTuber.
Another.
I'm pretty sure most of you are already watching her channel, but we finally got to meet in person.
We did. I walked into the galley. I was like, hang on.
And I was like examining
cool.
her dishwasher.
She's already in the spice cupboard.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. I feel like I've been here. Because you've zoomed with
Yeah,
us
I
from,
zoomed for
from,
me.
from this
Yeah.
galley, so we
In-
feel like we're
I gotta
here.
say, in person, this galley seems actually bigger than in video.
Yes.
Yes.
So good.
It smells, and
What do you-
in person, this galley smells a lot better than on video.
What are you making?
Scratch and smell. This is crew dinner. So I'm making crew dinner. They got like an
What are they having?
Italian chicken with olives, capers, and peppers. They've got a goat's cheese and beetroot salad. They have a couscous salad. And I'm doing some collard greens.
Oh, wow.
And pepperoni.
See, this is one of the reasons that people join the yachting lifestyle, the cruise side. You don't get to eat like this every day.
I think the crew take it for granted sometimes. Yeah, you join at the start. You're like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh.
Yeah,
I'm
and then you
getting
get
cooked
used to
for
it.
and then they get used to it.
Yeah, and you're
Yeah.
like, it's just like, oh, it's just this and that. I'm like, this looks like a really nice restaurant meal. So
Who decides the crew menu?
Usually the sous chef when we have a
Okay.
sous chef on board, but because we don't have one right now, it's me. I decide.
got it.
And then are you erring more on the healthy side, or do you also cook some like...
Definitely like a standard fare healthy, but I love a burger day. I love a pizza day. I made them poutine the other day. Steak and fries and gravy. You know.
I know she's making us hungry.
So yeah.
So if you guys don't know her channel, which is like means you live under a rock, I'll put it right here, and you guys go and follow and check it out. She's got a really, really cool channel, The Crew Chef, which
Chef.
is not what
Which is
she
kinda
is
outdated
anymore.
now.
Yeah, I know. Everyone keeps telling me I should rebrand, but I'm crew and I'm a chef.
I know.
What? Actually...
Just keep it.
I thought I should keep it.
Yeah, I agree. It
Yeah.
makes sense. So I feel like there's videos out there of this galley on your channel, but just
Yes.
a quick rundown.
A quick rundown.
Yeah.
Let's start this
Very
corner.
quick.
These are my fridges. These are the galley fridges. We have 2 fridges, 2 freezers down here.
She's talking about like it's for pets, you
Quick
know.
grab.
These are my dogs.
I love these. Please don't break down on me.
What are these?
Some commercial, huh?
What's the brand?
What's the brand?
Do we know?
I actually don't know what the brand is. It's like sunken in,
Ah,
and
okay.
it's not even on any of the hinges.
Okay, how
Mystery
big are
brand.
they?
Yeah, how big are they?
Big enough.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say probably each side is like 900 liters. 900.
Oh, wow.
What else is here? So we have.
Yeah.
This is very cool.
Oh.
This is where our little thing is, but through there, this is the fire suppression system. So if
Oh.
the deep fat fryer goes on fire, there's a special lever here, and it just goes over the deep fat fryer.
We don't have that on our boat.
Nope.
But that's cool. 2 MKN ovens. These girls are a bit older, but
Wow.
they still work great. They're combi, so you can see all the different functions up here. So that's normal heat, that's steam and heat, and that's just steam. And they have a cleaning function. Da-da-da-da-da.
Wow. So
Fantastic.
Nina actually helped us design our galley on our yacht, and immediately when we started talking equipment, she was like, "You gotta have this MKN," and I was like, "Girl, I think it's well. First of all, I think it's a little overboard for what we have going on. I think you're overestimating us. We're still just small." But yes, I had to be like, "Tap the brakes, tap the brakes."
But we did get a steam oven.
We did get a steam
Good.
on because of you.
So-
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes.
This is the hotline.
Yes.
So we have induction hobs, we have our deep fat fryer, and our extraction system up here. And underneath is just all storage, like pots and pans and stuff, which is pretty handy. This is the dishwasher. It's very noisy, so
Yeah.
It's going right now. We'll stop that again. Sorry.
Yeah, so we got one of these. I think the new model.
So that was another thing Nina said, like you have to have
Yeah.
a short cycle dishwasher.
And it was a big splurge, but I feel like it's gonna pay off.
This, yeah, it pays off big time because otherwise you just spend your time washing dishes rather than cooking. So yeah, any chef is going to be like, yes. My favorite cupboard is this cupboard. It is my herb and spice cupboard, which is.
Are you having spice cupboard and
Spice
right
cupboard.
now?
I mean, I don't know if I need the quantities at home, but at least.
I mean, yeah, that's a lot of
Yeah,
fantasies.
it seems like you like spices, like spicy stuff, like chili,
chili. There's more chili under there.
But one thing you told us, which is cool, like you have them like in a rows.
I do, because I find that I will use typically cumin and coriander and turmeric all together. I will typically use garlic and onion powder together. And then at the back, I've got like the paprikas together.
It's double deep.
I've got like the Indian spices
Tandoori,
together.
really.
I've got all my Middle Eastern spices together.
This is what a real chef
And that makes total
does.
sense. Basil,
And all the
oregano,
herbs,
rosemary.
all the herbs are together.
Wow, look at
I'm
that.
I know, we're geeking out on
She's serious.
Yeah.
We're geeking out on herbs and spices. This is typically where I work, at this station. And the sous chef usually works kind of on this corner just over here. So,
Got it.
we both close to like the hotline and stuff. I like being close to a sink. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We've got the KitchenAid and my Thermomix.
Yeah, the must-have. She told us gotta have that, gotta have that. So yes, it's all happening. Well, thanks, girl. We're gonna
Oh my
keep
God, it
running.
smells so good.
Rico told me that we have to be fast on this tour, but so far I've
Well, you've got lots, so much other stuff the boat to see.
I know. Mwah. We're gonna
you so
pop
much.
into the crew
So,
quarters. I know
wait a
you
minute,
guys
what's all this?
So just down there is the main deck pantry. So it's very small sort of sink and stuff. So, but we don't really use that one because the guests always eat up there anyway.
Yeah.
And they use
Makes
that
sense.
pantry. So.
And then this is a dumbwaiter?
It is. So that dumbwaiter goes down to the crew mess. Yeah, so it goes down 2 flights of stairs, which is
Wow.
really good because my walk-in fridges are down there. So I don't have to carry anything up. I just put it in the dumbwaiter.
Shove it all in there.
That's
And when
really
this
cool.
food is ready, I send it down the dumbwaiter.
Very cool. So you never have to go and use the stairs. We're
I don't have to like
use for the
carry
food.
with the food. Yeah.
Nice. So it goes there, but does it go up too?
There is another dumbwaiter which goes up, but we don't use that. I'd rather the girls carry the plates.
Got
Yeah.
it.
By the time you put them on your, and like
Yeah.
it's the same.
Because you can only put so many in
Exactly.
but this works for the.
And can you imagine if the dumbwaiter broke down?
Yeah.
And you're like, sorry, your
Yeah.
main courses are stuck in the dumbwaiter.
You pick it up in the galley.
Oops. Yeah. All right, we'll let you cook. I mean, sorry. Is it cook? Is it
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll let you cook. Is it? I don't know. If there's another word.
That is
We
correct.
let
that
your
is
chef. We let your chef.
We'll let you chef.
We'll let you carry on cooking.
We're gonna go and pop into the crew quarters real quick. There's a lot going on there, but we gotta.
I think it's really good. You should go look at it.
Ah.
Yeah, behind the scenes. Behind the scenes. Show the real stuff.
Nice. Okay. So as Nina mentioned, there's a lot going on because they're prepping for this huge passage. They're doing some service, some work. I mean, this is real behind the scenes, you guys. You don't get to see this, and as a guest, you never get to see this. So Captain Paul was really cool to us because he was like, hey, you guys know boats, so if you're cool with it, go down there. Normally, nobody gets to see this.
Well, that's what it is with boats. There's a lot of maintenance going on, and it has to be done at some point.
So as you can tell, they've got, look, this protection covers everywhere because they're doing some work and maybe something could drip and stuff. So everything is really nicely protected. So keep going down.
Wow, this is huge here.
Exactly. So we have crew quarters there, which we're gonna obviously leave alone, full crew on board. So just respect their privacy. But let's go down.
Further
one
down.
more. Yes. So welcome to our crew area. Like we said, there's a bunch of work going on. Let's go straight into the crew mess. All right, Sonia,
Hello.
what is your position?
I am third stew / head of house on board here. Yeah.
Awesome. So show us around. I know you guys have a lot going on here. Like we told everyone, we warned them. There's a lot happening.
We
so
do, yeah. In the
but
middle of a shipyard
Still
here.
looks really good though.
We try. It's like this is our home at the end of the day. Like this is where everyone comes to gather. So we want to make sure it's nice for everybody.
It's really big.
It's very big.
Yeah, agreed.
It's-
So you have like 2 areas. So how
Yeah.
do you use that space? And
That's like our movie space. That's
Ah.
like you've had a hard day. You've just had like your nice dinner made for you by your private chef on board, and like oh,
Okay, she appreciates
yeah,
it, okay?
life is hard. You've got the dishes done for you, and then
Yeah.
everyone just goes in there. They get their like comfy clothes on, and everyone just snuggles up. We watch a movie.
Nice.
Sometimes the boys play video games.
Okay.
So it's a really nice.
So
we
it's
dim the
nice to be
lights.
able to have like two spaces,
It
like people
is.
hang out here, and then it's kind of a secondary space.
We have people like doing work in here sometimes on their laptops, or like
Yeah.
some people that just don't want to watch the movie. So it's nice to have the separation.
Yeah, I
for
agree.
sure.
Especially, how big is the crew?
There are, I think there's 19 of us total.
Yeah, that's a lot.
There's a
That's
lot of
people.
people.
You have to be able to split up.
Exactly. Yeah, it's either cabins here or here.
Yeah,
That's
got it.
like
So
where-
with the cabins, right? On this deck, what do we have?
So we just have these two here.
Yep.
Down below, those are like our little cave ones. They're quite spacious. I think the two forward ones near the bow are the smallest cabins, just because
Got it.
it tapers. So we have two down here. You just have to have people that don't mind the noise. Like you gotta have people that don't mind
Well,
hearing
because,
a movie.
yeah, there's a lot going on here,
Yeah,
for
so
sure.
like it's not the quietest, but it's honestly it's pretty great. So you have two down here, and then I believe you have 8 up on the main level, and then you have up one more. You have the captain's and the chief officer's cabin.
Yes,
And they have
those
their own-
we got to see. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in that's your laundry here.
This is our laundry. Yeah, it's also a bit of a situation at the moment.
It's all right. You're doing laundry.
The laundry always
Hi.
is.
Hi.
Hey,
This
you
is
guys,
Jade.
just keep an open mind. A lot going on here. Okay?
There's a lot. It never stops
How
in here.
many washers and dryers do you
So
have?
we have 4 washing machines, 4 dryers, and then we have our industrial washing machine and industrial dryer. Those are for like all the big towel loads that the boys do for the
Wow.
guests. It's very handy. This comes in so handy here.
I mean, this is what you have to have, you know, like even if one breaks, you're
Yes.
still functioning and
Yeah.
you're still able to, yeah, this just
one's
happens.
broken, yeah.
Yeah, it just happens.
But
It's
you
a-
still have 3.
yeah, I mean, on our boat, we have 2 sets just for that reason. Because
Yeah.
I want to be able to
Could you imagine
do that.
in the
Yeah,
middle of a
it's-
trip? And
It's the charter is like, it could just ruined.
yeah.
You can't
Yeah.
wash the towels. I mean, it's
Done.
important. Wow, really
It's
cool.
good spacious. Yeah, we have like all our cupboard space up here as well. Bunch of little hidey spaces around as well. Does everything we need it to do.
Nice. Okay, what else? So that way, right?
Yes.
Hi, nice to meet you.
So this way, we kind of just had, this is our dumb waiter here. So this brings the food
Uh-huh.
up from the galley down to
We
us.
skipped over the most important
The
part.
coffee machine!
The coffee machine.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
On its altar right there.
Yes.
A shrine to the coffee machine. Honestly, if that thing is not full like 7 times a day, every time we come in here, we're like, is there
Yes.
beans? Is it good?
It makes sense.
Good to go.
Makes
The last
sense.
thing you want is someone to like have to empty that themselves. Oh, you'll never hear the end of it. We've got the drinks fridge here. We've got like a bunch of good stuff for the guys to grab if they need some energy. We always have like leftovers from like lunch and dinner. We usually only keep those for like a day.
Okay,
And
you
then
guys continue
I'm
on with the
so
tour. I'll stay down
hungry.
here.
get a plate.
So that's the dumb waiter that
This
we
is our
saw
dumb
from the
waiter.
galley.
It only
Okay.
comes to here and galley.
Yep.
This is like our little uniform cupboard in
Oh,
here, so
wow.
it's a bit of a mess at the moment.
And
but
this is so big.
it is, yeah. It's quite we've got lots of space.
Yeah.
And then here we've got our garbage locker, so it's like a refrigerated room. so it
Oh,
doesn't,
you have it down here.
yeah, so that's ours, and then we have our glass crusher here so that we don't take up a lot of space with glass, no one cuts themselves. It's quite handy. That's a good
Glass
one.
Wow.
And then this is like our little kind of
That's the
dry
pantry.
store, so we've got like chef stuff
wow.
on one
Okay,
side.
you guys, this isn't little. Like, when she says little,
I
this
know.
isn't little. And if you watch Nina's channel, that you've seen her do videos and stuff.
If you
of
watch Nina's channel,
organizing.
you know that she really, really cherishes this shelf here.
Yes, really important. Wow,
Hot
this
sauces.
is big.
It's a big, yeah, it's a great space. I don't know what we'd do if we didn't have that.
It's like a cabin.
And then we've got the walk-in.
So that's what she
here.
was saying. You can just put stuff into the dumbwaiter and
Oh,
it
then you
goes up
Yeah.
to
So you've got
Wow.
another fridge in here.
the. Wow.
Wow.
That opens up.
Ah, that's cold.
I know on your feet. And then you've got the freezer on this side.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
So
go
you've
in
got
there.
everything in there. Ice cream, all the good stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
wow.
We're very lucky.
So can anybody just go in there and pick
No.
something? I figured.
That's for interior only. And then you've got the ETO's office. He has a bunch of computers in there, and then you have the engine room through there.
Okay.
So you've got quite
Very
a bit
cool.
of stuff back
For
here.
all the people watching don't know what an ETO is.
So he's our our computer technician on board. So he does kind of all of the TVs, all of the like Wi-Fi, everything that has to
Wow.
do with that. It's a big job. I
Separate
couldn't imagine.
person doing
Yeah,
it.
I can't even hook up to Wi-Fi half the time. So I don't know how he does it. He's got the best job.
All right, quick lightning round.
Yes.
What did you want to be when you were a kid? What profession?
Ooh, I wanted to be a veterinarian.
Wow.
Yeah, but I'm allergic to all animals. So
Oh my God.
that did not go very well with me. So this is good.
What age did you got into yachting?
I think I was 23. I'm
Okay.
29 now, so it's been quite some time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing about this job?
That's a tough one. I think just
Most favorite.
meeting all the different people, like guests and crew. It's like you just get a family for life. It's amazing, and you get to travel the world with them.
Yeah.
Like how
Nice.
good?
Do you ever regret being on camera?
I guess I'll find out. I guess I'll find out.
Okay, and do you have the hardest job on board?
No.
No. Who do you think does?
I have to say like it's a mix between like the deck guys sometimes and the chef, because the chef never stops.
Never stop.
Like never ever stops. I feel like they have it.
I feel like it's also you really gotta love it because you're in that space and it's non-stop. You just get one out, it's the next thing, you just never break.
And like the requests that people have sometimes, you're like, oh my goodness, okay,
Yeah.
I guess I'll figure it
Agreed.
out. Yeah.
Cool. Well, thank you so much.
Thank
really
you.
appreciate it.
Lovely
And
having
we
you.
are gonna go and check out a whole other beach club insane area that we haven't seen yet. Appreciate it. We'll see you later.
Thank you.
Bye. I'm gonna have some good leg workouts here.
Yeah, right.
Wow. Oh, we forgot to do the lightning round with Nina.
Okay,
Real quick,
let's
real
pop
quick.
in.
Chef, hi. Okay, real quick. Hit me. What did you want to be when you were a child?
I wanted to be a spy.
A spy? Me too.
I read Harriet the Spy and I wanted to be a spy.
Oh, okay. Favorite thing about this job?
I get to cook every day.
That's your favorite thing about this job?
I'm a creative person and I love food.
Wow.
So I wake up and I'm like, I get to cook.
Do you think you have the hardest job on this boat? We asked everybody this question.
I think the engineers have the hardest job on this.
Yeah?
boat. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, when the literal and metaphorical shit hits the fan,
Yeah.
yeah, they got to deal with it.
Okay.
But if no shit hits the fan, you're actually working all the time because you're cooking. you
Yeah,
have to
that's
always
true.
do.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
apparently
it's
it's
non-stop.
what she
But
loves
you
about
enjoy
the
it.
job.
But I like
so,
that. I
yeah.
would much rather have consistently busy than
Yeah.
be like, oh my god, I need internet now,
Yeah.
or like the pool's broken, or that would be awful to not know that was wrong with something.
Yeah.
So,
And then it's broken.
I don't need that stress.
So being on Moria Loon and it being on social media all over the place and YouTube and so on, you're ever getting tired of being on camera?
Nah, not me.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
We're going to continue on with our tour here.
So we're back in our upper salon area. Wow.
This is beautiful. Honestly, I love the furniture.
The interior does have that lush but minimalistic vibe, right? Like it's very comfy but minimal. So you don't feel overwhelmed by furniture.
Correct.
Like there's a lot of people on board, you still feel like you have lots of space.
And some of the furniture seems a little like mid-century, modern. I really like that. I like the wood.
Yeah,
It's beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Really
Looking
well done.
at this table, right?
Yeah.
I feel like this yacht must be very stable in the heavy seas because this table scares me, but obviously it's living here and it's surviving, so it's great. Big couch here, can easily hang out with 10 people. A bit of storage here, like I said, very minimal. And now we're going to our aft deck. So we have alfresco dining right here, which if you guys have been watching their videos, a lot happens here. This is where I feel like that's main dining. That's where they do most of the guest meals here, and they do really pretty, gorgeous table settings, a table decor. It's a whole art out there, which I'm not very good at, and I guess need to get better at for the charter. But it's kind of a thing in the super yacht industry.
And then when you're done with your meal, you just
Yeah.
move a little bit further aft.
You just roll over.
You just roll over
and
when you're
ended up
stuffed.
on this like 20 people couch.
Yeah.
20 people.
At least.
Wow.
Which is it's such a cool spot. Like, let's say you have your breakfast right there, you're gonna enjoy a second coffee right here, and then everybody who is already up earlier than you because you were the last one out of your bed, you can watch them actually swim in the pool or behind in the beach club doing any kind of water activities behind.
Do you
Pretty
have
cool
a
spot.
flagpole envy right now?
Wow, that's a pole.
And it's nicely shaded here. And did you mention the TV?
I have not.
There's a pop-up TV right here. So depending where you're sitting, you can also watch some TV if you're not participating in what's going on there in the beach club area.
So, going to the main deck, how do you want to do this? You want to go take the exterior staircase, or do you want to go back inside?
I think we take the exterior staircase and then we go in and show you the owner's suite.
Fantastic.
All right, let's
so
do it.
you take the port side, I take the starboard side.
What? Why?
Why not?
Okay, let's split up.
Okay.
Bye.
Look who's first. 1, 2, 3.
First.
Okay, I know. I didn't really try.
I think you
Okay,
let
so
me win.
welcome to the main deck aft.
So where do you want to start? I mean, kind of like the
Well,
elephant in the room.
is that a real question or was it a trick question?
I feel like it was not really a question.
Okay,
Wow.
my question is now, is it warm or cold?
What do you think?
Put your foot in.
It's warm. It's like
It's like
it's warmish.
perfect temperature to
Yeah,
jump
it's like
in.
a perfect temperature for hot
So
weather.
really cool. I mean, look, this pool is massive.
And you've got layouts on the side right here to hang out. I mean, the real fun is happening down there in the beach club, which we're gonna go to.
For me right now, I'm already picturing in my head, okay, where's the DJ setup, where the speakers are gonna go. I mean, pool party on Loon, right?
Where would you do it though?
I would probably want to be like right in the middle here somehow.
You don't think you will do it in a beach club?
Both.
Okay, we're gonna go and check out the beach club in a little bit, and you guys are gonna put in the comments if you would throw a party with Rico DJing on this super yacht, where would you do it? Put in the comments.
Gotta wait until the end of the tour so you actually know what's all here.
That's what I'm saying. Once we're in the beach club, you guys can decide.
Little-
I'm rooting
lit-
for the beach club.
Little sneak peek. Gonna check that out in a moment.
All right, let's do it. Takes a long time to walk from that side.
I know. She's beamy.
Get used to it. We're gonna have a hard time running around.
So this is Loon's new tender in HCB 53. That's a big tender. That's a
Wow.
huge center console
That
for a
is
tender.
very comfortable for quite a few people. This is a very nice primary boat. So
Right.
to have this as a tender, you know you're in a big super yacht.
So now here on the main deck, the side decks are really, really wide. There's a way to get to the galley, and then you have staircases on both sides,
Yeah.
which lead us one deck up to where we just were to go to the bow.
Exactly. All right.
Yes.
So there's some people on board checking out the boat, some charter brokers and stuff. So we're gonna shoot around it, but you guys are used to it with us doing all the boat shows. So let's go back into the interior. Come on in. So this is our
Main deck formal dining.
exactly, which we were just chatting with the crew. We said, "You guys use this often?" They said, "No, primarily guests are preferring to dine outside."
Yeah, I
So
could see that.
you have it in case you ended up in this bad week of just crappy weather. You have a really nice dining area, but I could definitely see that if I was chartering this, I would want to be outside.
So another cool thing, like sadly it's a little bit flickering in the camera, but this is a TV, which is also an art display at the same time. It looks so cool, and you can change it all the time.
So right here, this here, oh, wait a minute. Oh, I expected something completely
Oh,
different.
it's a salon.
Okay, you go this way and I go that way.
Okay.
Ta-da! Welcome to the main salon. I mean, that salon was pretty awesome, and you still have this space. This is huge. You think about, 12 people charter here, it will feel like nothing. I mean, there's so much space to spread out. You will be looking for each other.
And then you have another very large TV there for movie nights if you want to do some. And one thing which a camera and a video sadly cannot translate and bring you over that information, it smells really nice in here.
It does smell very, very good. So anyway, it's all self-explanatory. Not gonna explain couches to you guys. There's storage right here, which is, I'm sure it has tons of their like entertainment stuff stored, so I'm not gonna open anything. Behind this door is our galley, which you guys already seen and had a really nice sneak peek in. Actually, no, had a tour off.
Yeah.
And now we're gonna go all the way forward. What's here? Do you see all like there were pocket doors? I mean, yeah, there were pocket doors everywhere that we passed by on both sides.
Day head.
day head. Another really beautiful day head. Nicely done. So this would be used by the main salon
Well, general main deck.
space. And this is something I find very cool about this yacht is you actually have like a real foyer, right? So when you come in right there from the dock, you come up this really nice grand passerelle, right? And you come right in here, they bring the suitcases and stuff, and you have a real foyer.
I like that a lot too. A lot of times on other yachts we have been on, that area is usually maybe half the size.
Yeah, this is very big
Right.
and very spacious.
This
Yeah,
feels like
you're like, welcome, you
Yep.
are on board. Okay, so let's keep going forward. So this staircase leads us to the owner's office slash salon, that kind of a private space.
so the whole owner's suite can be this is a bulkhead here,
Correct,
but it can be closed up there.
correct.
Okay, got it.
But this is a door. How cool is that?
Oh,
Check
wow.
it out. It's completely hidden.
And they incorporated the wall art into it.
Yeah.
But what's in there? Restricted area.
Restricted area.
Off limits for us.
Off limits. Okay, so another watertight bulkhead here. And now we're walking into
Plus
our...
the privacy door.
Yes. We're walking into our owner's suite space. So basically, yeah, this whole space is a whole owner's suite. Wow. It's massive. Wow. You don't even have to fight for a closet. Go to yours.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
This would be your side though, because you always like to have more hanging
You're right.
space.
You're right. Switch.
So this would be my side here.
How big
Yes.
this is.
Shelves. That's all I need in hanging space.
Yeah, this is mine, this is his.
Perfect.
Okay, keep going. So now we go into our port side, and this is our owner's suite.
That's pretty sweet.
I don't think I've ever seen this kind of a layout.
For the owner's quarters, this is definitely a little overkill.
Yeah, I mean, it's great size. Why would you want this room to be any bigger? Like, it's huge. Look how much space you can dance around here. So you have a really nice desk here, which clearly you don't need an office because you have a whole office there. This is just
The makeup.
a nice makeup jewelry spot. And a door there. Where does that go? Emergency exit.
Oh, okay.
So this is just your, you know, how on the smaller boats we have escape hatch. This is your escape door.
Pretty big door.
Yes. All right. And of course, storage. Of course, we have hanging lockers. I mean, it goes without saying. Now we're going on our starboard side and walking into our owner's ensuite.
Wow.
It is beautiful. Look at these
Can you
windows.
stand next to the top? People understand how big this
Look
actually
at the
is.
windows. I can't get over these windows. Wow. I don't think I would ever close these blinds unless it was in the marina, maybe.
Right?
Wow. And there still looks like hanging lockers or storage or something there. Can I open one up?
Yeah, sure.
Please, I haven't opened anything this tour. Know how hard it is? Okay, check this out.
I love that.
Yes, very nice.
Branded Loon everywhere.
Oh, that smells good.
Smells so good everywhere.
So good. Smell TV. Hello? Okay, I'm not gonna mess with that because somebody will definitely answer on the other
But
side.
there is the whole phone book here of
Yeah.
who you can call.
Yeah. Who should we call?
Each guest cabin, you can call anybody.
That's so cool.
Interior
All right,
service.
here we have a head. So we have our toilet, separate room for it. And this is our shower. Ready? Wow. Look at this. Look at this rain.
Wow.
Wow.
So how do we rate this shower?
You guys, put it in the comments, but okay, I mean, on 1, 2, 3, we say it together, okay? 1, 2, 3, 6
Six.
person shower.
Okay, we agreed on it. 6-person shower.
Yes, for sure. I mean, look, 4, 5, yes. Party in the shower. This is cool. It's very pretty.
Yeah, I've never seen that before
Mm-hmm.
actually, like in this positions for sure.
Yeah,
Very cool.
unique, very nice design. Okay, where are we going next?
Going aft.
You guys, the best is yet to come, the beach club. So let's go down to our guest cabins. It's the way
So-
the guests would come in.
Main staircase down.
Wow, look, there's actually like a little foyer here as well.
Yes.
Wow, like a landing spot here.
What is
Beautiful.
this?
What?
Loon Spa menu.
Ah, wow. See, this is what I told you. Everybody's got kind of like a double job on this
Wow.
on this yacht.
So-
All right, let's go
Forward?
forward first. Yes, let's start all the way forward. We'll go port.
So just since we're always starting from it says restricted area, this goes straight into the crew area actually. Yes,
yeah,
we're not
okay.
going to go through there, but
Yeah,
that's what
we've been
the
there.
crew would do.
Right. So coming in on a port. So the way they did this cabins is this is your sort of daytime setup, and on the other side we have turn down service.
Oh,
You'll
got it,
see
okay.
Yeah. So welcome.
So king size bed.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
King size bed.
Oh, it's queen, but okay.
Nice
you guys
size
tell us what
TV.
you think. We have a little makeup area here, very cute. Coming into the head, toilet right here, sink. I mean, same decor, of course. Huge window here as well. The showers are amazing. So all of them, you notice, right? Most of them don't have a door in the guest cabins, but they're really spacious, so don't really need it. Really nice.
So now look at the starboard side, which, like you said, is prepped for the evening setup.
Yeah,
Oh,
turn
yeah,
down service.
The
you got
lights
the
are dimmed.
lights. Yes, so this is how you would arrive into your cabin sometime in the evening, and it's identical, matching. You guys believe us? Matching cabin, exactly
Yeah,
the
just
same.
the choice of the stone is slightly different. The color is slightly different. Other than that, it's the same layout.
It's very nice. Okay, and then what's here? Oh, storage. Storage. Keep going. 2 more cabins. Okay, we'll go in the twin on our port side. So the only difference is this is twin cabin and the other one looks like a queen cabin, which I'm wondering if it also could be a twin. We're gonna look when we're there, we'll investigate. Wow, all the cabins are very large, you guys. Like a lot of space, a lot of floor space.
Same setup like the other
very,
cabins.
very similar.
Again, just slightly different color choices.
Rain showers everywhere.
Off to the
Nice.
starboard side.
Let's see if this cabin can or cannot. Yes, I was right. So it could be set up as a twin cabin for 2 separate beds right
Oh,
here,
I see.
or they make in 1 big bed. This is so generous. It's really big. Love it. Wow.
All equal footprint of the cabin actually. So there's nobody who should be mad having a smaller cabin because they're all the same.
How do we get on board as guests?
I know, right?
Okay, I want to try Nina's cooking.
I think we should do a Atlantic crossing with Loon.
Oh,
What do
I
you-
don't
what do
know.
you-
I don't know if I'm made for that.
What do you guys think? Victoria and Rico joining
Atlantic
Loon for
crossing?
an Atlantic crossing? Put it in the comments below.
I mean, it could be.
This is beautiful here. Look at
Yes.
all these shots of Loon 1 or Loon 2 or Loon 3
So-
in different anchorages in the world.
Is this like our tech area behind these walls?
I assume yes.
Yeah, because all of this is just the walls, right?
Correct.
So let's go check out the beach club, which is massive, which is one of the big features of this charter super yacht.
Oh, look at this. I know where that is.
Okay, let's do this. So we'll kind of start a little bit backwards. So, okay, I don't even know what everything is. We're just gonna explore restricted area. So I'm
We're not going to open that.
not gonna open it.
Anyways, beautiful features here on the walls, which is a light feature, but also an art feature on the left and the right side, port and starboard side.
Look
Then
at
there's
the
a
size of this beach club.
pop-up TV.
Oh, nice. All right, let's go this way first.
This is
So we are now
massive.
port side, a little bit turned around, but we have a gym. Whoa!
Wow.
Oh, it's bigger than I thought.
You are not kidding.
Haven't seen it yet. Wow, it's big.
That is amazing.
Pretty cool.
Dumbbells there. You got a rowing machine here. You got a multi-function machine right there. All kinds of different-
Multi-function machine. I don't think it's called that.
You
Techno
got a
gym.
Peloton here running. Wow, amazing.
Okay, now we're gonna go across to our starboard side. Let's open up some doors, yeah?
Sure.
Huge storage area. Like I said, guys are prepping for big crossing. So all the toys, everything has been put away and what?
Got a day head there.
Hello? No, I'm just kidding. May I come in? Look at the size of this day. It's not really a day head, actually. It's
Oh,
actually,
it's
you have like a
Proper bathroom.
4-person shower here. So if you're using the gym and stuff, you can also shower off here. You can shower off if you're salty and you want to come back up. So pretty nice to have that.
So the best feature down here, period, are these 2 Bluetooth speakers.
What do you mean, period? No, the best feature is here, and a lot of our friends are gonna appreciate the sauna.
Oh.
Once again, they've been storing stuff away, prepping for passage. It's a big passage. This, I don't know how long it takes them. Let's ask the captain how long it takes to prep for crossing like that. Just to put everything away, but they have a really nice sauna. I know for a lot of you, it's a must have. What are these things anyway? Wing foil something?
Boards, foiling boards, yeah.
That must be
So
fun.
further aft we have a center bar.
Check this out. Oh, I mean, I think this is where most of the days I spend. People are out there swimming. I know they have this, if you guys haven't seen, check out their channel, but they have this massive blow-up platform setup.
A whole toy garden behind.
With like a pool, you know, a safe pool for kids, and like just jet ski platforms and crazy. All right, so on this side, we have our dive center. It's a little bit loud in here.
I missed that.
Yes, it's loud, so we're gonna have to speak up. But they do have a proper dive center on board.
Wow.
What's that? Oh, storage, yeah. Storage right here.
Life jackets, etc.
Exactly.
Going further aft, as you guys can see, these huge mechanisms are actually these big holes here. That's where this massive platform, when it's like folded up for it to be underway, gets locked into place.
It is crazy cool beach club.
This is amazing, absolutely amazing.
You have a quick connect shower
Quick connect
right
shower
here.
here. Easy tender access on the side of the boat. Really, really cool. You got the sea bobs, of course. You got to have the water toys.
Pretty epic. Imagine
epic.
yourself in the Bahamas somewhere.
Yeah.
How cool.
And
All
now-
right, you
and
know
now-
what else is left?
Yes, and now looking up to this, I mean, look at this. Somebody can hang out right in the pool there, look down here, you can communicate. So cool.
All right,
Yeah.
what do
Okay.
we have left?
Left, we do have left the engine room and the technical space.
Okay, let's do it. I know the engineers are not gonna like us right now because they're doing all the services, the work, everything prepping for this journey. So we'll show you what we can, but if you guys are interested in seeing more, just go check out their channel and subscribe and all that. All right, Captain Paul said that Alex is gonna show us around. Alex,
Hey guys,
Victoria,
Alex. Nice
Rico,
Nice to meet you.
Welcome.
what's your position?
So I'm chief engineer on board.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's what most people say, yeah. No, it's
You knew the risks.
it's the best position.
Really?
It's no fun if it's easy.
That's
Yeah.
true, then anybody
Well-
could do it.
That's it. If everybody could do it, it wouldn't be worth it.
All right, show us what you
Well-
can. I know you have a lot going on with this crossing. I'm sorry we're doing this to
We
you.
do. We've got a bit of maintenance going on, but this is it's our way down to the ECR.
Yeah, just show us what you can and we'll go from there. Wow, the AC works
The
great
AC.
in this space.
Right. There's two places the AC will work perfectly: in here and in my cabin.
Nice.
That's the ones. Yeah.
I wonder who's in charge of that.
Exactly. Yeah.
And
All
it
right.
certainly doesn't smell like a mechanical
No.
space here. You have some air fresheners going on or
Smells so
something.
nice in here. He's got his own coffee machine.
Oh, that's the most important machine on the boat. That-
Yo,
that's the
life is
vibe,
good
yeah.
down here. I wouldn't come up either.
So who's usually coming here to hang out with you?
Oh, everyone. Yeah. These morning meetings I have with the captain in here do go on. Yeah.
Oh, funny. All right, so just a quick show us around. We don't want to take too much of your time. I know you guys are busy.
I mean, we'll talk about it here. This is we've got a lot of our manuals in here.
Yeah, wow.
So this is a really nice ECR in here, and then we've got a switchboard room just here. As you see, we're stocking up on for the summer season here, so it's lots of parcels come through.
Uh-huh.
The main engine room is a little bit noisier, so we'll talk about those. We've got the MTU 4000 M71 series. They're fantastic, about 2,500 horsepower per engine. And
The V16s, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
ones, yeah. So they're really, they're nice engines. I enjoy working with them, and they give me very small problems sometimes.
Sometimes.
What's this?
Oh, this is my choice. This is a 3D printer.
Ah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, no, this is great. So this is a new edition. This really is like a modern day
I've never seen one on board.
This is so I got this to my house so I could learn how to use all the software while I was off last time. Fully geeked out on it. I mean, I was.
So have you used it for anything yet?
Constantly. Yeah.
What have you made last?
So the last thing I made for the stern door, I made some bush bearings, and so designed all these, and then we.
I feel like you need to be on camera, not me.
This is the first. I mean, we've been on a lot of boats.
I've never seen
but
that.
I've never seen a 3D print.
No,
on
this
a
is
boat,
great,
actually.
and you know, it does take a bit of getting to learn all the materials and all the softwares and how to design things, and.
But when you're out there in the middle of nowhere and you really need something,
that's it.
That knowledge, wow, something to consider, Rico.
And
something to consider. Okay, what else can you show us?
Okay, let's have a look in the entry.
Yeah, let's do it. Pop in.
I mean, this is our switchboard room, but as you can see, it's full of.
And you can feel it. Like it's definitely a lot warmer here. You have
this is the real reason the AC has to work really well in this space to keep
it gets warm. It gets warm in here.
So you get all your main distribution here, huh?
Yes.
I have a lot of flickering, so don't spend too much time.
Okay, it's
fluorescent lights.
Yeah, it's okay. Normal. All right, let's go. Oh, it is loud. Dang.
Wow.
It's loud.
This is big. Sorry.
Round down.
Go down?
Yeah.
Got a lot of work going on right now. We've got fuel tanks being cleaned and fuel being polished. This is our fuel system here, our bunkering system. We have 13 tanks on board, which is 197,000 litres we hold on board. Yeah, it's a lot of fuel. We can get across the Atlantic and back across the Atlantic without filling. So it's.
So what's making so much noise right now?
Right now, I'm on the generators again, and I've got the generator supply fans on. That's what's.
Wow.
So on this one, we do try to, on the yachts they do try to fill the space as much as they can, which is great because we're squeezing everything in. This is our refrigeration plants for both our walk-in plants and for the ones in the galley. Also my AC in there, always important.
So these are the engine room fans making so much noise right now, right?
Fans, yeah. Unluckily on here as well, we actually have chill water going through these. We have engine room AC, which is lovely. We have chill water system here. That's circular around the whole boat. As I said, this is our refrigeration and small AC. We have fire pumps, bilge pumps across here.
Sea chest
here. And then in here we have our stabilizer rooms.
What's that?
This is our stabilizers in here, one of them. We sort of push it over.
Of course, it's closing again.
It's a tricky one to get into. But
yeah.
Right in the center here, almost the size of the main engines, is our AC plant. With 4 compressors, and it's definitely our highest load that we take on board. But it's good. It's a lot of redundancy. Works fantastic. And
so are these individual chiller systems, or is it all one big one?
So it's one big one, really.
So
this system here is cooling down that chill water system, which is pumped from here. That goes around the system to air handling units for each deck, for each place, the crew area, for every guest area.
Got it. Wow.
Yeah, it's quite far up. Other than the valve thruster, it's our biggest consumer.
Yeah.
This power pack for the air stabilizers, which is, I love this bit of kit. They work great. With these switched off, you really do notice a difference. And on here, we do have the 0-speed capacity as well, and it works great. Turn them on, guests are happy, smooth sailing, ideal.
Big main engines. They're massive. So is that the muffler, the exhaust system?
Yeah, this is the silencer, and then behind me, big valves going overboard, one on the waterline and one below. And then fresh water system. So we make our fresh water when we're not in port. These are capable of 30 litres, something like 24,000 litres a day on these. So that's, wow. It keeps us topped up. Well, we're using fresh water for our pool on the app. We're using, the guys love a wash down, so when we're out, these are almost always on, at least one at a time. We have a capacity on board of nearly 40,000 litres of fresh water. So, and I like to keep it full, keeps us a bit heavier as well, keeps us steady in the water.
Yeah, makes sense.
And then we keep it treated, water heaters, and then water treatment. We're using silver ion to sterilize the water, as well as UV. We're keeping that on flow meter, so that's keeping it constantly good water. I'd probably say we cut it there because generator room's in bits.
Yeah, that's loud. Oh wow, that goes far in there.
So our sewage treatment plant's in there, hydraulic system for like the stern door, the tube side boarding ladders, that's all in there, and our shore converters, which at the moment, because we're higher load, they're off. And further back, steering gear and lots of crawling space.
It's a serious boat.
And then the people working far harder than I am.
Oh, definitely feels nice when you come back in here.
Woo! It's warm in here?
Yeah. Well, it's very different than on a small boat where you have generators with the sound shields on or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, this is actually loud.
Yeah.
It's loud.
Yeah.
And it's a sound shielded room.
Yeah.
But it's,
Yeah.
Lightning round? What did you want to be when you were a kid?
I wanted to be a seafarer. I did.
Really?
I always wanted to work at sea. I grew up on an island, fell in love with
Where?
the sea. As well as a peninsula called Portland in the UK.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, as opposed to the state you guys have over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like my family was seafarers. My parents were Royal Navy, grandparents were Merchant Navy. I was like, I have to work at sea.
What age did you get into yachting?
Yachting, I was 23, I think. But
Okay.
I was at sea since I was 17. Like in,
Wow.
Yeah.
Crazy. Okay, favorite thing about this job?
About this job, the places and the people. Actually, yeah, the people. That's a good crew. On
Okay.
here, it's a nice environment. You can have, even if the boat was a complete wreck, which is not. It's not. They always say it's always better to have a good crew and a bad boat than a bad boat and a good crew. That's,
Agree.
Other way around, sorry.
Yeah.
Your question.
Ever get tired of being on camera? Since it's a social media boat.
It's a different. As an engineer, we tend to like try and hide away. So we do. We tend to keep.
So the answer is no, because he's not on camera, not nearly as much he hides here.
We try to stay out. Imagine if I said something wrong and that goes onto YouTube, and then I would just.
There forever.
Imagine
Be
that.
there
That
forever.
never happens to us. You just called a garbage disposal
A trash compactor.
a trash compactor. So
Yeah.
this
It happens all the time.
Yeah, got destroyed for that. Okay, last one. Do you have the hardest job on board?
No. Who has the hardest job on board?
Hey, it's my question. Do you have the hardest job on board?
For some things, yes.
Yeah.
I'd
Who do
say
you think has the hardest job?
It depends on the day.
Ah.
I'd say when things go wrong, yeah, my job is hard.
It's
a
you.
lot of pressure.
You're the
But
line.
I would say the hardest job, the one that's one of those you have to be on form every day, I would say it's actually the crew chef.
The chef.
The
the crew chef.
Honestly,
Crew
I
chef.
think they're the ones who have to make food for 19 people,
Non-stop.
three meals a day. And that if you have a bad day as a chef, people are going to say something. If I have a bad day, I'm going to hide down there
Yeah.
somewhere.
That's a good point.
But otherwise, when things go wrong, then then bang my head right here.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. Thanks for
very
showing us around, and we're gonna go find the captain and finish off the tour.
Enjoy the
Yeah.
nice things up there.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for showing me around. I know it was
Yeah.
kind of loud there, so I don't know how the sound is going to turn out, but we'll see.
We'll see. Well, that was fun. We finished.
There we are, done.
I don't know how long it took, but I feel like it's gonna be a two-parter.
You've been a while.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think it was an
it
hour and
took
a half or
us- it
something,
took
or
us a
maybe
long
2 hours
time.
of footage.
Yeah, you guys got lost. You went down the engine room.
No, we just toured, and I only feel like we only met just a few crew. So if you guys want to meet the rest of the team, please check out their channel, because I feel like we barely scratched the surface when
Yeah,
it comes to the crew.
There's almost 30 of us, so I mean.
You guys have literally my favorite Instagram in this niche. Like, funniest Instagram. Shit they do on Instagram, nobody does. So if you're not subscribed to the Instagram, check it out.
Yeah.
It's literally like one of the channels I
Thank
always
you.
look forward to.
We
You
love
guys do a
doing
great
it,
job.
especially like the themes. Like we did a
Yeah.
fun St. Patrick's Day, and,
Exactly.
like Christmas, Easter. We love doing all of
Yeah.
that.
So we all got to jointly watch the comments underneath this video, because we chose like, oh man, I would love to stay in one of these staterooms at some point. I was like, well, maybe we should just be part of an Atlantic crossing at some point.
Oh, next week, let's go. Pack your bags.
I really need to
Yeah.
prepare.
For-
Like, question.
Yes.
How long does it take you to prep for such crossings? Prep the boat.
It takes us about a week. By the time we tie everything down, fuel it, got divers to clean the bottom, make sure she's efficient, and
How many Atlantic crossings have you done?
around 30. I sort
Wow.
of lost count. Yeah, so somewhere around
We
there.
have not done one.
Not
Yeah.
yet, not yet. This would be a better boat, I feel like, than our size-wise. I would feel a little bit more inclined.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for having us. This
Of
was
course.
so much fun, and it's been long in the making. I hope all of you that have been putting that in the comments that we need to tour Loon are happy. Put in the comments, do
Yes.
the like, share, all the good stuff, subscribe to them, check out all their social media, and I hope we see you guys soon, and hopefully we get to maybe do a little,
Let's do it, raft up.
yes,
Raft up
for
party.
now a little
Yes.
small little,
Next Caribbean season.
yes.
Next, definitely.
Yes?
100%. Yep,
Promise?
let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do jet ski races.
Yes. See you guys later. Ciao.
Thanks, Paul.
Thank you.
Okay, do it. Okay. Wow. 4. Okay. Get low. Get low.
Get
It's
low.
really windy. Get low.